Okay, so most companies, they're spending thousands of dollars on outbound tools and still they're missing their hottest leads. You know why? Because they're not checking LinkedIn job posts. So today I'm going to show you this flow we built inside of N8N, where we're using job ads as a trigger to sell our outbound sales automation system, and we are reaching out to them before they even realize that they need us. So this is fast, it's targeted, and it works. And before this video, I showed you some individual flows to help you understand the logic of how to build a complete sales automation system and AI agent, but now it's time to show you a full cold email system that runs on autopilot. So if you want to use this flow for your own business, make sure to join our Skool community, where I'm going to drop this flow right here in this classroom for you. So if you're new here, I'm Magdalena, I'm the co-founder of Replic. I'm here to help you automate your entire outreach process with strategies and approaches that actually work. So if you're interested in that, make sure to follow for more, and let's get started. Okay, so like any flow, before using it, it's really important to understand why we need it and why it works. So why target job listings? It's because if a company is hiring BDRs or SDRs, they're basically saying we need more pipeline. So they're not just warm, they actively spending money to solve a problem you already solved. So that is the best timing you will ever get. So this is an example of our own use case where we want to sell our outbound sales automation system. But obviously this would work for any niche, and here are a few examples. So recruitment services, if they're hiring HR or recruiters, it means they need to scale fast, and this is the perfect moment to pitch hiring support or automation. IT or SaaS solutions, if they're hiring DevOps or IT staff, it means that the infrastructure is growing, so it's ideal for pitching IT security, integrations, or tooling. Marketing services, if they're hiring SEO, content growth roles, it means they need more traffic, so offer SEO, content, ads, or full funnel marketing. So this is just a few examples, but it would work for any niche. Okay, so here is how the system works that we built inside of N8N. So step one is that we head to LinkedIn job search and look for roles like BDR, outbound sales, or anything related to sales development in our case. So the pro tip here is to filter for job posts published in the last 24 hours for maximum intent. So here you see that we input the title and the location and filtering on the job ads that was posted the last 24 hours. And then we also have step two, we scrape those listings and clean the data, removing duplicates and ignoring staffing agencies, because we only want to reach real companies hiring for themselves. So if we look here, we see that some of the companies have several ads. We would just remove the duplicates and use one of them. And then in step three, we filter by company size under 100 employees, because they move faster, they're more likely to outsource, and the sales cycle is shorter. And then we identify up to 3 decision makers per company. So usually in our case, it's sales directors, founders, or revenue leaders, and extract their emails. And then we plug everything into Smart Lead here. And then we're going to run a short 2-step cold email sequence with a powerful messaging tailored to the job post context. So now you're talking to people who actually care about what you do at the exact time that they need it. So this is why this works. You're not guessing, they're already admitting they have a problem by hiring. It's fully automated, it runs daily without you needing to lift a finger. It drives real conversations and book calls because intent and timing actually aligns. So if you sell lead gen, recruiting tools or systems, this is your edge. So all you have to do is to set it up once, let the job ads guide your prospecting, and win deals when they're actually ready to buy. And this is already built here, and you can find this inside of our Skool community. So now when you understand why you need it and why it works, let's dive into the flow. Okay, so this is the flow inside of N8N, and this is how it works. So now I'm going to run the workflow to show you how this looks live. But basically what we're doing is that every day we're going to scrap jobs from multiple searches in LinkedIn jobs. So here we are having a search for outbound sales reps in the US the last 24 hours, but also BDRs in the US the last 24 hours. And we are using Apify, this LinkedIn job scraper, to scrap the leads. And then the next step, we're going to remove the duplicates. We're going to filter out the staffing agencies. We're going to filter on the companies under 100 employees. And then we're going to find the decision makers and find their emails to each relevant company. In our case, we're choosing the CEO's email, the sales manager's email, and the marketing manager's email. And here we are using something called Anymail Finder, but you can obviously use any scrapping tool or any enrichment tool that you like. And then we are removing duplicates. So if we have several emails that are the same, we're going to remove them. And then we're going to add the leads automatically inside of Smart Lead. So now you can see we have no leads inside of Smart Lead, but then this system here is going to automatically add the leads that it can find emails to inside of Smart Lead. And we're also going to fill out this Google Sheet right here and filling out all of this information about each lead so that we can follow their journey inside of this sheet. So now you can see that we are scrapping the posts, and when this flow is finished, you will see new leads inside of Smart Lead automatically, and we're also going to see this sheet being filled out in real time. And now we can see that it moved and see that we are finding emails to the CEO, to the sales manager, and the marketing manager, and removing duplicates. And there we added them to Smart Lead and filling out the sheet. So now we should see here, as you can see, now we are filling out this sheet automatically with all of the information that we need, and we can see that this is sent to Smart Lead to follow the process. If we go into Smart Lead and refreshing here, we have now new leads inside of this campaign we created for the job listings. So here we can see the final review, and this is the copy that we use in the first email. Hey, first name, I know that you are recruiting a BDR, just saw your LinkedIn job post today, but have you thought of having a fully automated cold outreach system running for company name instead? Hiring BDRs today is like sending faxes in a Slack world. Our AI outreach engine does the job of 10 reps, never sleeps, and personalizes every message at scale and for a fraction of the cost. Wouldn't you be interested to learn a bit more? So here we are using a more human-like tone, as you can see here, instead of the generic robotic tone. And also we're adding humor in here to make it stand out. And also we're saying, wouldn't you be interested, using a negative phrase instead of a positive phrase. This call to action is less likely to give them a salesy feeling and much easier to say yes to a request like this that is phrased in this negative way instead of a positive way. I hope this makes sense. So now you can see that we are continuing filling out the sheet, and so in the same time automatically adding more leads inside of our campaign right here. So this is basically how it works in real time. It's just going to every day scrap new job listings inside of LinkedIn the past 24 hours. So when you have new job listings in there, it's going to automatically find the emails and fill out all of this information for you, and then add it to Smart Lead, and then sending the emails on autopilot for you and booking more meetings. Because the intent is here and the timing is right. So I really hope that this makes sense to you and you see how powerful this flow actually is. So we are super excited to use it for ourselves, and if you want to use this for your own business, make sure to join our Skool community called Outreach AI Automation Agents. I'm going to drop this flow as a file in this new course I'm going to add right here. So this community is for you if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or work in sales and you want to use tech to scale your business. So here we're having like-minded people who are starting conversation, asking questions, and also sharing their knowledge with us in the community. So here we have someone who tested a bunch of lead list softwares so that you don't have to. So if you're struggling with the tech part to scale your business, then this is the right place. So I really hope you find this video valuable. If you do, please comment and like this video below, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Have a good week. Bye.